Hey you guys, it's me, Liberty, and I wanted to record a quick video. I have spent a little time thinking the past, few years, but the past several days have had me really thinking, and I wanted to share just a couple of quick thoughts. Trying to work with some of my friends on some of their issues that they've been having, and I've noticed just an enormous amount of lack of self-love. And trying to explain to someone how to fix anything without truly fixing that lack of self-love is pretty futile in my opinion. So I've been really trying to think through how to really teach somebody how to love themselves. And I'm thinking back on over the years how I've taught myself how to love myself. And it was not an easy process, and it has not been an easy road. But I took the time on my own to sit in silence and to sit without distraction and to journal, fill journals and journals full of self-talk and just writing it out and talking to myself, trying to come to that self-compassionate place that I accept myself and I love myself, and I'm okay with who I am, flaws and all. And it was not an easy road to get down like that. It was so hard to do. And so I'm trying to sit here and think of how am I going to tell my friends how to walk this same road, because it's not easy. And we have so many distractions all over. We have smartphones in our hand, we have computers at home, we have emails coming through all hours of the day, all hours of the night, text messages from other people, the TV, music. There are so many distractions. So to find the time to just sit and process, what it is I was thinking, what it is I was feeling, it took so much silence for me to even get to that point where I can see, oh, well, okay, so I'm saying mean things to myself right now, or I'm feeling really down on myself right now, and I'm shaming myself, and I'm going through the 1,000 bad things I've done over the years and still shaming myself for those things. And that is not what someone does that loves you. And so why would you do that to yourself? And so I was sitting there processing and thinking, okay, so, because everyone says, oh, just do self-care, and, oh, just have boundaries. And you can't do self-care or have boundaries if you don't love yourself, if you don't know who you are and accept who you are as a person. No amount of boundaries or self-care is going to help you, because you don't really love yourself. You don't feel like you deserve love from someone else. You don't, let alone yourself, let alone think, oh, I deserve to do XYZ for myself, or I deserve to tell someone else no. That was so hard for me to get through, because everyone said, oh, just do self-care, or oh, just set boundaries. But I didn't comprehend why that was even important, because I didn't love myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't think I deserved any of those things. I didn't think I deserved it. So I had to really sit in that silence and take that time to process with myself. And once I came to the realization that I was worthy of my own love and worthy of everything that I thought I should give to someone else, I was worthy enough to give that to myself. I'm worthy enough to be my own best friend. I'm worthy enough to be my own lover. And then those boundaries started coming after I gave myself the time. I still give myself time to think in silence. I've been in silence for, a little while now, and I'm going to be in silence for another 24-ish hours. So I give myself the time that I need, and I don't turn on the TV, and I haven't been on social media for over a month now, and I'm not going to get back on it, well, other than FetLife, but that's marketing for my business. But my own personal social media, I'm not interested in it right now. I'm not interested in feeding myself all that distraction, because it was nothing but a distraction to me. It took away from my time that I needed to talk with myself, to really get in touch with who I am and what I want and why I deserve to want those things and why I deserve to give myself all the things I should be giving myself. And so, sitting in that silence really, really helped me, and it still helps me to this day. And I'm able to accept myself, all my zombies and all. Like, it's been tough. Some days I'm still not exactly accepting of all my zombies, and I try to kick myself, and then I'm like, wow, that's not very self-compassionate. And so I talk myself through it. And there has been so much loss. So it's knowing that it's inevitable has helped me a little bit. And so it's like working through all this grief and loss, and because I'm grieving for parts of myself too. It's not just when you lose a person that was dear to you, you don't just lose that person. You also lose a part of yourself that actually cared for another person. And so I've had to learn how to grieve all of this stuff and all the self-blame that I had done over the years, because I wasn't allowed to be angry at, my parents or in my life situation. I could only turn it in on myself. I could only be angry at myself. I could only hate myself, because I couldn't hate these people because they were keeping me alive, or they had given me life. Whether or not they were still around helping, they gave me life. And so as a child, I turned that on myself, and I hated myself forever, until I learned that I was worthy of to be angry at them, yes, and I was also worthy of taking care of myself and loving myself. And I didn't have to give everything to other people in order to feel like I mattered, or like I was at least providing something to someone else. Just me sitting alone in silence is enough for me. I don't have to be giving to someone else to feel like I deserve myself. I deserve to sit in silence. I deserve to go out and do something fun. I deserve to practice what I want to practice. I deserve to choose not to. And that has been, I believe that was one of the best things that I could have learned at the start of all this, learning to identify my zombies. That started the process of learning how to love myself, because, learning who I am and what parts of me do, and what they intend for me, and what they want from me, and what they like and what they look like. Of course, in my head, I've made pictures of them in my head, but what they like and their characteristics, and that helped me to accept these parts of me and help me to utilize them as resources now. And I can see, oh, well, this part has a little bit of confidence when it comes to this, or oh, this part is a little fearless, or this part is a little sadistic. So I can utilize those as resources when I need to, when the time is right, and when it's appropriate, of course. So accepting all of me and loving all of me only came after I was able to sit in silence and to really minimize all those distractions, and to really just get in touch with who I am and what I want and what my future can be if I actually take the time to take care of myself and take care of my kids and focus only on what edifies us. So I just wanted to share a little bit and tell you guys that I hope that you do get to sit in silence and get in touch with those parts of yourself and really have conversations with them and find out what they want for you, what their goals are, what their characteristics are, and how you can accept those parts of you and how you can utilize them. Find your zombies and utilize them as resources to get what you need. To meet your goals, to figure out what your goals even are if you don't even know what your goals are. And then, only then, can you really be available to be in relation with others, to really open yourself up and be vulnerable and risk rejection. And so you can't really, until you know who you are and accept who you are, any external person is not going to be able to connect with you on a deep level that you truly deserve. So knowing that you do deserve to work through all these things so that eventually you can connect with someone on that deep level. That's the ultimate goal in life, is to connect with other people and to truly feel like you are known and accepted and truly loved. So in order to get there, you have to spend your time in silence. You have to get to know your zombies, and you have to accept them, and you have to make them work for you as resources. So I really hope you guys take some time to sit with yourself, to minimize your distractions, and to really have that conversation with your zombies and try to get them to accept everything, accept who you are, and love who you are. And only then can you truly get the concept of self-care. And then after that, get the concept of setting boundaries and why those boundaries should even be where they are. And because all of that stuff comes way later, and the goals come later and then finally, eventually, hopefully, you can meet someone and have a true, intimate, loving connection. So that's about all I got. I need to go make some dinner and eat some healthy food for some more self-care. So I just wanted to do this quick video and give a quick update because this has really been laying heavy on my heart the last few days. So I hope you guys take that time and do what you guys need to accept yourselves and love yourselves. And as always, I love you, and I will catch you guys later.